Are you planning to buy in early 2026? Well, stop guessing and start planning. Here are the 4 critical steps from pre-approval to picking an agent that will set you up for success right now. Hello, I'm Frank Kenny with Living in Los Angeles South Bay. Today we're going to talk about more buyers are planning to move in 2026. And here's how to get ready. Momentum is quietly building in the housing market. Now, new data from NerdWallet shows more Americans are starting to think about buying a home again and versus last year. And last year, 15% of respondents said they plan to buy a home in the next 12 months. This year, that number rose to 17%. That 2% increase might not sound like a big jump, but in a market where buyers' demand has been cooling for the past few years, it's a sign things are actually starting to shift. More people are feeling ready, or at least closer to ready, to take the leap and buy a home in 2026. And if you're in that camp and buying a home is on your goal sheet this year, this is your nudge to connect with a local professional realtor and a trusted lender to start laying the groundwork right now. Now, if you're planning to buy a home in early 2026, start with these 4 steps. Number 1, the very first thing to do, even before looking at homes, is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. A mortgage pre-approval gives you a real leg up and understanding of your buying power and what your payment could be at moving forward in today's rates. But keep in mind, experience says most pre-approvals are only good for 30 to 90 days. So this step makes the most sense as you're ready to get serious. Number 2, the second step would be to run your numbers. Look closely at all of your expenses to come up with your budget. Consider what you're spending on other bills and what your monthly mortgage payment would be once you buy. That way you go in with open eyes and you don't stretch too far. Now, third would be to define your non-negotiables. Once you know the numbers work, figure out your must-haves. This includes your desired location, the commute, layout, and school district, lifestyle needs, etc. Now, getting clear on these now makes decisions easier once you start looking at homes, and it will help your realtor identify homes that may meet your needs. Number 4, speaking of your realtor, the 4th step would be to choose your agent early. My suggestion would be to put this step first because your realtor will be able to connect you with a mortgage broker. The right agent does more than show homes, and they help you understand pricing, competition, timing, and strategy before you ever write an offer. This is critical. If you reach out to me, I'll do an initial consultation with you that will explain the process in more detail and answer all your questions. If you're thinking about buying later in the year, this is still your window to prepare. So even if buying feels like a late 2026 goal, this moment still matters. The buyers who feel the most confident later are usually the ones who quietly prepared earlier. That doesn't mean big financial commitments or major lifestyle changes. It just means setting yourself up for when you're ready, when the timing is right. Here are a few low-stress ways to do that. The first step would be to work on your credit score. While you don't need to have a perfect credit score to buy a home, your score can have an impact on your loan terms and even your mortgage rate. So working to bring up your score has its perks, and paying down debt now and making payments on time can help bring your score up. It's generally recommended that you have a credit score of 620 or more. Second would be automating your savings. Now, this is beneficial. If you have to remember to transfer money into your home buying savings manually, you will forget to do it. So you may want to set up automatic transfers to drive consistency and remove the temptation to spend the money elsewhere. And number 3, you may start to lean into your side hustles to make additional income. Do you have a gig you do or have done before to net some extra cash? Taking on part-time work, freelance jobs, or picking up a side hustle can help give your savings a boost. And number 4, lastly, put any unexpected cash to good use. If you get a sudden windfall, like a tax refund, bonus inheritance, or cash gift from anyone, put that toward your house savings. Now, the bottom line here is that the right prep work now makes a big difference later and also saves you time and headaches. If buying a home in 2026 is on your radar, start the conversation now to give yourself time and clarity because every move whether it's next year or later, is smoother when it starts with a plan. And if you need help coming up with one that works, connect with a trusted professional realtor and lender. So you can contact me and we can discuss your personal plan and help guide you through the goal of buying your home. Please like and subscribe so you're guaranteed to get all of our current helpful videos, and please feel free to share these useful videos with your family and friends. Now, this is Frank Kenny with Living in Los Angeles South Bay, and I'll see you on the next video.